Hey fight fans, welcome back again to another episode with the African Fighters. And on today's episode, we're going to be previewing a really interesting matchup coming up this weekend. We're going to be looking at Hakeem Dawodu taking on Swanson. Hakeem Dawodu, born in Canada but has Nigerian roots, repping the motherland as you know it, taking on Swanson, the man from the United States. Alright, let's jump right into this one without further ado. As we always do, we'll give you the tail of the tape and then we'll get right into the nitty-gritties of this fight. Alright, Swanson is a veteran of the sport, a real OG in the game. Of recent, he hasn't been at his best. He's been on a win-loss kind of streak. At a point, he went 4 losses straight in the UFC, has a record of 13-9 in the UFC, so basically not a very impressive record, but I mean, he's battle tested, he's been around for a while. He stands 5'8" tall, just like Dawodu, has a 17-inch reach going into this fight. His last fight was at bantamweight, but apparently that didn't work out too well for him against Jonathan Martinez, and now he's back in the featherweights looking to take on Hakeem Dawodu. And now if we look at Hakeem Dawodu, also riding a current 1-fight losing streak. He's just 32 years of age, so he's much younger, much more active, still in his prime. He stands 5'8" tall with a 72-inch reach coming into this fight. A proper kickboxer, a stand-up guy, loves to stand and strike. That's his go-to style. He lost his last fight against Julian Erosa, and he won the fight before that against Michael Trizano. Over his time in the UFC, he has had some issues with making weight, and that is something we might be looking out for at the weigh-ins for this fight. Alright, now that we're done with all of that, let's jump right into this one. And to be fair, what jumps out to me here is Dawodu is the more agile fighter, he is the younger fighter, he's the better athlete. So you would ordinarily think that if it becomes a fight where output is what determines it, Hakeem Dawodu should win. If he goes the distance standing, Hakeem Dawodu should win. I mean, Swanson is very experienced. He will be looking to land some heavy punches. He will be looking to catch Hakeem with something that he's not expecting, because let's face it, that's his only way to win this fight. Hakeem is going to want to push the pace. He's going to want to be very light on his feet. I mean, he's such an amazing kickboxer. I don't know how Swanson wins a kickboxing match against Hakeem Dawodu at this stage in his career. Swanson might try to shoot for a takedown, but I think just by the sheer strength and athleticism of Hakeem Dawodu, I don't think that is going to be possible or very easy to do. But then again, this is the fight game, anything can happen. But for Swanson to stand a chance, in my opinion, he has to pull off something very special. I think this is a favorable matchup for Hakeem Dawodu, to get him back on track. And this is one he has to take. This is just one he has to take. Yeah, Hakeem comes into the fight as the betting favorite. Swanson is the underdog at plus 130. And basically this is a fight that Dawodu is expected to win. If he doesn't win, there'll be eyebrow raised, questioning everything that we all thought he was. So yes, if it's a stand-up fight for 3 rounds, I believe Hakeem Dawodu pushes the pace, and just by his output, he wins. However, it might be interesting to see which of the fighters might be successful on the ground if the fight does go to the ground. I mean, that's a place where neither of them have, the pedigree that you would associate with proper wrestlers. They both prefer to stand and strike. And yes, that's it from us. Who do you think is going to win this fight? Leave your comments in the comment section. If there's anything you think we missed out, don't forget to leave it in the comment section. Like and subscribe, do all those great things for us at The African Fighters. We'll see you in another episode.
Come on, Africans!